Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first of several WrestleMania weekend Saturn Slam review videos. We will not be doing our regularly scheduled NXT review. That's been pushed to the back burner because it's time for all the NXT we've been watching to pay off in a glorious event known as NXT Takeover New Orleans.
It's the highlight of the year. It's the little brother to WrestleMania, but the big brother on quality.
Yeah, the past few years at least.
The arc, the major plot arc of the first
culmination of the Johnny Gargano story. Quite epic here. It's gonna be a good show. We got a lot of great stuff here. So let's start from in reverse order of this. I don't think that they're gonna lead with this match, but
that would be stupid.
Yeah, but I don't know the main event either. So we have Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in an unsanctioned match. If Gargano wins, he'll be reinstated in NXT. If Ciampa wins, Gargano will remain banned. The people would think, they would seem to indicate this is Gargano's time for triumph. But if they want to get him to the main roster and still keep a lot of heat on Tommaso Ciampa, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked, though, if Ciampa won here. I don't know if I believe in that enough to say Ciampa's going to win. But we compared this a lot to the Triple H Shawn Michaels unsanctioned match from SummerSlam 2002. And in that match, the heroic babyface won. So Triple H was in that match. He's booking the show now. So I figure he's going to keep the same finish.
Yeah, I just, deep in my heart, Johnny, come back.
But Johnny, come back. Oh. So, the whole thing here, it's a weird situation, right? Because the ultimate payoff to this should be Johnny Gargano winning the NXT title. But I don't know when that could happen reasonably.
Yeah. I don't know, because it's also, this is Tommaso Ciampa coming back.
Yeah,
from a long time out. So, his first, coming out match.
They could always have another match that, possibly he wins, or there's some, shenanigans and chicanery. I don't know. Next up, we have Adam Cole versus EC3 versus Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan versus Ricochet versus the Velveteen Dream in a ladder match to crown the inaugural NXT North American champion. Really cool looking belt, very old school. Yep. Like it a lot. This is probably the hardest match on the show to predict. Part of me, I would put the belt on Adam Cole personally. But you got two people making their debuts here. You got Velveteen Dream, who would be a good choice. Lars Sullivan, they were pushing very strong. Killian Dane also being pushed very strong. I don't think they'll give it to Dane because I think they want to.
He's got other stuff going on.
Lars is in a similar boat. The two people I think most would be Adam Cole if they want to give it to a heel, and Ricochet if they want to give it to a babyface.
Okay.
I won't pick between the two. I'll just say that. If they want to give it to a heel, it'll be Cole. If they want to give it to a babyface, it'll be Ricochet.
If you want a rogue pick, my secret gut, which is currently very gassy, tells me the Velveteen Dream.
I would not be upset at all if the Velveteen Dream came out with this North American title.
Because he's certainly, he's not de facto yes, he's the guy who needs to be champion. But if he was champion for a little bit and then the belt started
moving around, I mean, you can put the belt on any of these guys and it'll be fine.
And that's what makes this a great match.
Yes. There are no
Ellsworths.
No matter who wins here, there are no losers. There's no Zigglers or Ellsworths or Corbins in this mix. Then, speaking of Undisputed Era and Adam Cole will work double duty here. I think they're going to do... I think they'll open with the ladder match. They'll do the women's match. Then they'll do Gargano and Ciampa. Then they'll do the tag match. Then they'll do the main event. Just to give Adam Cole a little bit of a break. Because he's working double duty today as the Undisputed Era take on the Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne in a triple threat tag team match for both the NXT Tag Championships and the Dusty Cup.
Yep. If we could flash back to, because we're not doing the NXT review, they ran in at the end
Of last week's show, yeah.
and broke it up. And Daddy Regal, shout out to Daddy Regal, best manager.
Best GM in the biz.
Because he's not only does he always solve every problem whenever he comes on, he also is like the chess master. Because he's like, yeah, you guys are gonna do all three. And then there was a segment later in the night where Adam Cole comes out and he's like, "This isn't fair, man. What are you doing? You can't make me do this." He's like, "Well, you can throw one of the matches, or you could just be in both. You're smart. You'll figure it out."
Tap tap. He didn't do that, but he should have. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what the long-term plans for the Undisputed Era are. With Bobby Fish out, they're even murkier. I don't think the Authors of Pain are going to win, because I know I've been saying this for months now and it hasn't happened, but I feel like they're main roster bound after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. And it feels like they've been sort of moving back to the back burner, setting their sights somewhere else.
They're still winning all the stuff, but they've been tag champs before. I think they've maybe even been 2-time champs, if I'm not mistaken. Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are an interesting concept, and I could see them putting the belts on them as a bit of an odd couple pairing, and then you can have the Mustache Mountain feud there. You got that ready made, but my gut tells me they're going to keep the belts on the Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Because having them win the Dusty Classic without ever being in the Dusty Classic seems like a heel move there.
And it works on the story of them hoarding all the belts.
Yeah. That's really where I think that this should go. I mean, especially to legitimize Adam Cole, I feel like he kind of needs to win the North American Championship, because he's had good matches and stuff, but like Pete Dunne,
he's got nothing to show for it.
He's
yeah,
like he hasn't won anything, of great significance. Which brings us to Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler. I think this is it for Ember Moon's championship reign. Shayna's gotten a lot better, and I feel like they kind of regret not putting the belt on her in the first place at Philadelphia, because they've just been kind of doing this weird treading water story with her.
I understand their concern. She was in a weird place in the beginning, but now she's just grown.
She's good enough to be champion, and like she wrestles her match well. And I feel like Ember Moon might show up on SmackDown to challenge a certain Asuka.
Yeah. Wonder when that would happen. I don't know.
Possibly after WrestleMania for another women's title. Long-term booking. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think the great long-term booking would be for Ember Moon to be the one to finally beat Asuka, but it's not happening anytime soon, because I don't think if Asuka wins the title at WrestleMania, I don't think she's losing until at the earliest they do the Asuka versus Rousey match.
Right.
So yeah, I think this is. But anyway, I think Ember might be on her way up. She's pretty much done all she can do down in NXT, and a lot of these women's divisions are looking pretty lean. So it would behoove them to step her up to the main roster. So
bolster things.
We'll get the belt on Shayna, so Ember's free to go up, and that'll be a big surprise after WrestleMania on Raw or SmackDown.
Well.
And then finally, Andrade Cien Almas with Zelina Vega versus one Aleister Black for the NXT Championship. Time is right. They've been putting it off for a while, but I think the time is right to give Aleister Black the title and let him have a nice long reign with it, and then have him put over maybe even Velveteen Dream when he's ready to come up.
Yep.
Well, I mean, he's ready to come up now. He could come up at any point in time. But like when he does the honors on his way out, I think Velveteen Dream beating him would be good long-term storytelling because of their history, and a great way to make a man.
Yeah.
For a long time.
I get this feeling of just hope and promise from this card.
Yeah, this is going to be a great show. I'm looking real forward to it. This is going to ruin WrestleMania for us. But WrestleMania, to its credit, also looking like a fine show. We will discuss that
so many men.
Tomorrow. So many men.
Double Battle Royal.
Yeah. Well,
TLC.
the thing with this Battle Royal is that they can do it quick. It doesn't need to take more than 15 minutes to do the Battle Royal. And it's a 2-hour pre-show.
Right.
So they can do those Battle Royals quick, get them out there, and then they can have a nice long Cruiserweight title match. And then we can get into the main card, which there are a few matches that I think could be potentially pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's that. I think they're all going to be a heck of a match. I don't think there's a weak match on the card. Ember and Shayna will probably be the weakest match, and as long as they don't do the 1,000-year armbar again, I don't think it'll be that bad.
No. It might even surprise us.
Yeah, if you go in with low expectations, it'll certainly surprise you.
Remember when Ember Moon came out against Asuka, we were like, who is this?
Yeah.
Who is this? And then
That's true.
We got delivered just a gold nugget of a match.
Yeah. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this show. We will be back with WrestleMania predictions with our buddy Jake as we do the second annual Saturn Slam Super Scorecard Challenge. I go to defend my belts in a triple threat match this year, and we'll see how that shakes out.
As Jake and I run rough shot in the dark, trying to go for second place.
We'll see. I don't know, man. I've made some bold predictions on the scorecard.
It's a year for bold predictions, and you'll get to see that next time on the Slammies.
Right.
Not the Slammies, but the Slam previews.
The Saturn Slam.
The Slam View.
The Slam View. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us. I hope you have a good day. Enjoy it. We will probably be doing a live stream, live reaction show like we used to back in the olden days. Don't get used to this because we're actually going to be at Takeover next year.
Yeah. Just a little special thing.
So, enjoy that. I'm sure we will, and I hope to see a bunch of you come out. So, thanks.
Peace.